gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Hi everyone, I'm Squee, and this is my Let's Play of Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and that is what you call warmongering. So I am so excited for this game. I beat Witcher 2 yesterday, which was fun, and now I get to play this game, and I have heard so many good things about this game. Very, very excited to play it. I'm not going to take too long. I'm just going to let you guys know, before getting into it, I'm just going to let you guys know this is blind. I know very little about this game. I've heard really good things about it. I've heard some characters that are in it, and I've heard that the side quests are phenomenal. Like, the thing I hear about this game that I'm very excited to experience is that people say, like, this game sets a whole new bar because unlike most games where you have the main quest, which is fun, and a few side quests which are interesting, and then a bunch of busy work, there are so many side quests in this game that are fascinating and interesting and fun, and my body is so ready for this. So let's do this. Let's do this. So as you can see, I also have Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine. So I intend to get the full experience here. Let's do this. All right, I'm gonna do fresh start, obviously. Okay, so here's the difficulty levels. Just the story. Enjoy a smooth ride through the world. You're happy to be challenged. Blood and broken bones. You're a seasoned, demanding gamer. Death March. You're truly insane and loving it. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start at Blood and Broken Bones. And if the game gets too easy, say I start out leveling things, or I just get used to it and it gets easy. Because let's face it, the end of Witcher 2, I died a few times, but the game got really easy because I got really good with fire. I'll turn the difficulty up. So I'm going to start at this though. Yeah, let's do tutorials. I have never, I know nothing about this game. This is the first time, well, second time I'm turning it on. I turned it on to adjust the graphic settings and then restarted it so my controller would work. But, yeah, let's do tutorials. Why not? Simulate a Witcher 2 save? No, I want to import the Witcher 2 saved game. Is that? No. Whoa, I gotta go all the way down. Did I start Witcher 2 in August? Seriously? Wow. Alright, well, boom. Wait. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Oh. Oh. Ow! Jeez. Is that Yennefer? Yeah, I think so. So this is Geralt tracking down Yennefer? What? I didn't get a chance to read that. What's going on? Kaer, Morhen, Witcher's Keep, Banks of... Is this a dream? I guess so. Yeah, he doesn't look as damaged as he is. Oh.
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Yeah. That's our Geralt. You know, they got cream for that.
So, later then.
See you later.
Oh, okay, I'm getting control now. Alright, additional content has been installed. Yeah. Okay, welcome to the tutorial. Welcome to Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary. Okay. Jump! I can jump in this game. Okay. Neat. Corner of your display shows... Okay, yeah. Hello?
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Okay, so this is my new version of the amulet thing. That's neat.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I missed you. A lot.
And I missed you, but we'll have plenty of time to make up for that. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Interesting. I'm gonna extinguish this. I'm gonna do it now. Screw you, candles. Get out of here. Thus starts Geralt's strange obsession with candles.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
No, I don't wanna. Okay. Oh, hang on. Do I want to go here yet? What's out here? What's this?
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
By the way, guys, expect me to take my time with this game. I have been so looking forward to this game, and I'm in one of those modes where it's like, I don't want this experience to end, ever, so I might take my time and explore a lot. Like, so much.
Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Yeah, that's true. Jeez. Look at that skybox. Is that Ciri down there? I know very little about Ciri. I know a little bit about from the books. I haven't read the books, but I've read a lot about them. So I know who Yennefer is. I know who Triss is. I know a little bit about Zoltan and Dandelion. Well, actually, no. Zoltan and Dandelion I only really know from the games. But I know the Ciri. So here's what I know of the backstory, and I don't know what the game's going to explain, but Geralt and Yennefer had a somewhat toxic relationship. Apparently, they treated each other badly. One of those, we're in love, but we shouldn't be, and we keep trying to quit each other, and we can't, so we keep coming back to each other kind of things. And then they met a girl named Ciri, who's special. You know what? I don't know. I'm assuming this game is going to explain a lot of it, and I don't want to just ruin it for anyone who's watching this for the first time. So you know what? Let's just see what the game tells us, huh?
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl-ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
That's a good point.
Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Okay, so here's the deal. I have a really soft spot for adorable things. But here's the thing. There is such a thing as called being too soft. And apparently she's training to be a witcher, which is going to be a hard life. And you can show love and care and compassion while still maintaining the discipline you need to. He had a point, the old witcher, and I'm going to make a point here of not taking it too easy on them.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Yes, of course.
Of course. This a witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Okay, so climbing. Oh, okay. Neat.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
Whee! Ladders are for wusses. Whee! Beat you, I think. Come on, Ciri. Come on, you can do it. Keep up.
I win.
Oh my god!
Show you yet. Row a bit.
I win, he says, as he leaps to his death. Thus ends the story of Geralt. Woo! Oh, that's good. That's classy. Oh, good
Beat
time.
you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall. What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
Do, do, do. Whee! Okay, don't jump off this time. Ciri? Where'd you go, Ciri? There you are.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Yeah, I have to be firm.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Oh, this is clever. Let's start with the fundamentals, shall we?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
Alright, witches are prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights. Match the strengths and weaknesses of the enemies, which use a variety of weapons. The core tools of swords, signs, alchemy. Selecting target R designates select target. If you have a target selected, all your attacks are directed towards it. Okay.
Quick cuts! 1, 2, 3!
How do I dodge? Dodge. Got it.
What the blazes are you doing? Strong strikes now. Give it all you can. Never lock your elbow when striking.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Oh. Ooh. Alright, roll away of a blow. Okay. Okay, so one's dodge, one's roll. Okay, that's different. Oh.
Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle?
Well, come on. I'll hold. I see.
What the blazes are you doing?
What am I supposed to parry? Fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Okay, so I press it right before he attacks.